Good morning. The small business marketing question that we are answering today is, do people even read emails anymore? And therefore, should I waste my time on sending emails? The answer is yes, and here's why. Number one is list building. Email is the most powerful and cohesive way to interact with your customers, especially when used in conjunction with other things like your website, specific landing pages, social media ads, even organic social media. If you have all of your people kind of in different spots, it's super disconnected and none of the things are working for you like they could. So let's say, the typical small business has 1,000 people or 100 people visiting your website on a weekly or monthly basis. You have 100 people following you on Facebook. You have 25 customers, regular paying customers in your QuickBooks, but they're all kind of in these different spots, right? So if you aren't communicating in an organized and systematic way, you are leaving money on the table. And I say it like that because even you're in business, you have a small business, even if you're running a church or a nonprofit organization, you are selling something. And another time we'll get into how to translate regular business advice into nonprofit or church language. But know that even for you, that list building through an email platform is the way to go. So use MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. One of those are the two most popular. MailChimp is free, I believe, up to a certain number of contacts. So there's really no reason not to do it. So that is number one, is list building, having a cohesive spot and a cohesive way to communicate with your customers, your prospective customers. Number two, you can ask them questions. If you have this list created, you can ask them questions. So this is the number one way to get a gauge on the current challenges and priorities of your customers. This is free market research. Do you know how many thousands of dollars companies pay agencies like mine to conduct market research for them? It's a lot. So, and this is free. So use your list to test out ideas, ask questions. You can even kind of seed launch your next product or service. Number three reason to waste your time on email is remind them, your customers, remind them that you exist. So opens are great, the analytics of emails are great, click-through rates are great, but even just seeing your name in their inbox is going to remind people that you exist. I can't tell you how many times I've put together a regularly scheduled pre-written email that has gone out on MailChimp, and I later in that same day hear from a prospective client or a past client or whatever, and I can look at my MailChimp analytics and see that they didn't even actually open the email, let alone click through, but even just seeing my name in their inbox reminded them that I existed and that they needed something from me. Number four reason to waste your time with email is guide the conversation into sales. Think of your email conversations as a sales funnel. Be or get very specific on what you can provide clients and then take them on a sequence journey. So answer questions that they have. This is you providing valuable content because you're the expert in your field. And then offer solutions. So some for free, some can be packaged up for sale. An example of this would be if you own a lawn care company. In the spring and in the fall, you can tell in a blog post, you can tell people what they need to be doing to be getting ready for the next season, or in the summer how to do whatever to their azaleas so that they don't scorch. And then over time, what you can do is you can lump that together, create it as a lead magnet or a PDF that then you use to help get more subscribers. So those are the four reasons why you need to be wasting your time emailing your clients. Number one, list building. Number two, you can ask them questions, free market research. Number three is you're reminding them that you exist. And then number four, the idea is to guide the conversation into sales, actual sales. So what questions do you have about this topic? Do you have a list? Is there a reason that you're not using it or doing anything with it? Tell us your questions in the comments and we will be happy to answer them. Have a great day.